welcome back to 1, 2, 3 Read. Let's sing our hello song, bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Are you ready? Let's start. It goes bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as quiet as we can. Can you say it really quiet? Hello. Good job. Now, what's the opposite of quiet? Do you remember the opposite of quiet? It is loud, so say it really loud. Ready? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as loud as we can. Hello! All right. Now let's try to say it as slow as we can. Ready? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as slow as we can. Hello. You say it really slow like a sloth? Good job. All right, now what's the opposite of slow? The opposite of slow is fast, right? Really fast, like a cheetah. Ready? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as fast as we can. Hello. Good job. Okay, now let's say it really high in a high-pitched voice, like Mickey Mouse. Hello, ready? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as high as we can. Hello. What's the opposite of high? If we said it high, if it's not high, it's low, like a deep, deep voice, okay? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as low as we can. Hello. All right, now let's try to say it as nice as we can. Ready? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as nice as we can. Hello. All right. So now today for 1, 2, 3 Read, we're going to read books about an animal. This is a bird. It's a pink bird. You might find them at the zoo. They have long legs. Sometimes they stand on one leg and they dip their heads down in the water and they eat little shrimp. Do you know what bird I'm talking about? It's pink, or like a salmon pink color. Do you know what that is? It's a flamingo. Yeah, flamingo is the bird that we're going to read books about today. And what letter does the word flamingo start with? It makes the f sound. Do you know what letter that is that makes that sound? It's the letter F. So the letter F is our letter for today. Can you think of any, well, let's actually, since our summer reading club theme is animals, let's see if we can think of any other animals that start with the letter F. I'm giving you a little bit of a challenge today. So let's see, there's one that swims in the ocean or in a river or a lake or even a pond, a stream. They eat, well, they could eat all kinds of things, different kinds of them. Do you know what I'm talking about? They swim in the water like this. They're kind of shaped almost like your hand, and they have a tail, and they have fins, which is another good word that starts with the letter F. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's fish, right? Fish start with the letter F, fish. So is there any other animals you can think of that start with the letter F? Let's think. There's another little animal that you might find in a pond or on a lily pad. They like to hop around. They have tongues that zap out and they reach and they eat flies. A fly is another good word that starts with the letter F. Do you know what animal I'm talking about? Usually they're like a greenish or brownish color. You might find black or other colors if they're more exotic ones. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about a frog, right? A frog starts with the letter F. Frog, good. So there's one more animal that, let's see, one more animal we can think of that starts with the letter F, that makes a F sound. There's one animal I'm thinking of that it almost looks like a dog, but it's not a dog. It usually has a bushy red tail and red fur. They usually, I think they come out at night, so they're like a nocturnal animal. They like to scavenge around. They're kind of sly. That's another way we describe them. They're sly. Do you know what I'm thinking of? What animal am I thinking of? I'm thinking about a fox. The word fox starts with F. The fox. Good job. So those are 3 good words that start with the letter F. 3 animals that start with the letter F. We had fish, then we had frog, and fox. And now we're going to read books about flamingos. So let's sing our Zoom, Zoom, Zoom song before we start our first book. All right, let's sing zoom, zoom, zoom. So you put your arms up like this and it goes zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you'd like to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we blast. Next, we're going to read this book called Sylvie, written and illustrated by Jennifer Sattler. Let's see how it starts here. There's Sylvie. One morning, Sylvie looked at her family. There she is there. Look at her looking at all of her family all around her. Then she looked at everything else. What do you think she's noticing? Everything's a little different, isn't it? Mama, she asked, why are we pink? Well, dear, we're pink because the little shrimp we eat are pink, said Mama. That gave Sylvie an idea. She tried nibbling on some palm leaves. What do you think that's going to do to her? If they eat pink shrimp and it makes them pink, and now she's trying green palm leaves. Sure enough, she started to turn green. Next, she spotted some delicious looking grapes. What do you think grapes will turn her? The grapes turned Sylvie positively purple. But Sylvie didn't stop there. She thought she'd look yummy in chocolate. Look at the ice cream. She was right. Look at her there. What a beautiful sky, said Sylvie. It's the perfect shade of what? What color is the sky usually? Blue. Sylvie just happened to be flying by a kite and became Scarlet Sylvie with just one bite. Scarlet's another word for the color red. It's another name. What fun she was having. She wondered what stripes might taste like. She's trying the striped beach towel. Do you think she'll turn into stripes? Oh, rather stripy. Why wear flowers? She bit off her hat. On just your head. When you can be a whole bouquet. Look at her there. Sylvie had to tiptoe across the sand for a taste of swimsuit. Oh boy. It was worth it to be Paisley. But after stuffing her tummy all day, Sylvie didn't feel so well. Look at there, what is she doing? She's Paisley, but some stripes, some flowers. Look at that, she's turning all different colors, green. Oh no. In fact, Sylvie didn't feel like Sylvie at all. Oh no, poor Sylvie. She looked at herself, then she looked at her family. What color is her family again? Pink. Sylvie decided to go back to eating little pink shrimp with a little dessert. Look what it's doing to her tail. There's a little bit of color there, huh? And that's the end of Sylvie. Okay, now we're going to do a little retelling or trying to remember the sequence or the order of the story that we just told about Sylvie. So let's think. We have Sylvie here. So one morning, Sylvie looked at who? She looked at her family. So let's put her family up on the board. She looked at her family and she asked her mama, Mama, why are we pink? And her mama said, we are pink because the little shrimp we eat are pink. So what happened next? She got an idea, right? So she decided to try nibbling on some palm leaves. And do you remember what happened to her when she nibbled on the palm leaves? She turned green. Here she's green, Sylvie. Next, she decided to try some delicious looking grapes. The grapes turned Sylvie positively purple. Next, what do you remember? What did she want to try next? Do you remember? She wanted to try chocolate ice cream. Do you remember what it turned her? She wanted to know if she'd look yummy in chocolate. And she was right. And then what did she see? Do you remember what she looked at? She looked at the beautiful, let's move it out, the beautiful sky. It was a perfect shade of what? Of blue. Sylvie just happened to be flying what? To be flying by a kite. And she became, what color did she become with the kite? She became Scarlet Sylvie with just one bite. What fun she was having. Do you remember what she tried next? Next, she thought that a stripy beach towel like stripes would taste good. You wonder what she would turn then? Oops. She turned stripy. Look at that. She said rather stripy. And then she saw, what did she see next? She saw the flowered hat. She said, why wear flowers just on your head when you can be a whole bouquet instead? Now, Sylvie had to tiptoe across the sand for a taste of what? Do you remember what she tried next? For a taste of a swimsuit. Oh boy, what did it do? It was worth it to be Paisley. But after stuffing her tummy all day, she didn't feel so well. In fact, she didn't feel like herself at all. Look at that. She's all mixed up, isn't she? She looked at herself. Then she looked at her family. She looked at her family. Sylvie decided to go back to eating the pink little shrimp, but with a little dessert. See the lollipop? So there she is, a little pink and a little dessert. And that's the end of Sylvie the Flamingo. Next, we're going to do a little exercise called Flamingo, Flamingo. So everybody will stand up, and then we're just going to do some motions that we're going to pretend like we're a flamingo, okay? So we're going to go like this. Flamingo, flamingo, turn around. Okay. Flamingo, flamingo, touch the ground. Touch the ground. Good. So flamingo, flamingo, reach up high. Flamingo, flamingo, now touch the sky. You need to go on your tippy toes. Good job. Flamingo, flamingo, bend down low. Flamingo, flamingo, touch your toes. Good job. Flamingo, flamingo, go to bed. Flamingo, flamingo, rest your head. Flamingo, flamingo, turn off the lights so you can turn off your light. Click. Flamingo, flamingo, say good night. Good job. Let's do our next story song called Put Your Hands Up High. Are you ready? So it goes like this. Put your hands up high, put your hands down low. Put your hands in the middle and wiggle just so. Put your elbows to the front, put your elbows to the back. Put your elbows to the side and quack, quack, quack. Flamingo Sunset by Jonathan London, illustrated by Christina Rodanis. As the spring sun sinks into the tropical sea, two flamingos build a cone-shaped mud nest at the water's edge. Then the female lays a single white egg. For 30 days, the two mates take turns keeping the egg warm. For 30 days, something grows inside the precious egg. Then a peck, look there, what's poking out? In a crack, and a tiny bill pokes out. And a sticky wet head. Finally, a whole wobbly chick stands, falls down, stands again, and makes a squeaky puppy-like bark. The chick is hungry. Baby, huh? Baby chick, baby flamingo. Mother flamingo drips red, fat-rich crop milk down into the chick's wide-open mouth. So she's feeding the baby. At a week old, the baby waddles on wobbly legs down to the edge of the salt lagoon and watches mother and father feed. Wading along, they scoop water and brine shrimp into their long bills, skimming the surface. So they're eating shrimp. The chick wants to try too. He steps on dainty feet and snags a tiny insect. A few weeks later, an eerie silence settles over the pink city of flamingos. Standing on one leg, see their legs up? Heads tucked beneath their wings, they wait. Suddenly, their snake-like necks shoot up and the whole colony honks out a loud alarm. Black clouds flash with jagged fire. Thunder booms like surf. A storm is coming. The chick scuttles to his mother. His father huddles close. The sky cracks open like a giant egg, and the rain crashes down. Palms whip and bend in the roaring wind, and lightning rips the sky. The next morning, the sun bursts out and fills the world with light. The chick shakes his soft, downy feathers and spreads his fragile wings to dry. The storm is over, the day is bright. Months come and go. The chick grows and grows. His elegant pink plumes come in, so they turn pink after a while. It's almost time now. Time to fly. Finally, the day has come. He will go on his first feeding trip, along with his mother and father and the rest of the huge flock. The young bird runs on water, flapping his wings, and lifts off, neck stretched forward, legs floating behind, gracefully flying. There they go. Into a flaming flamingo sunset. Could you imagine seeing a bunch of those flamingos flying in the sky? All that pink. Next year, the flamingos will be back. What are they doing? Looks like they're making more eggs, building mud nests at the water's edge, and laying in each one a precious white egg. And that's the end of Flamingo Sunset. Next, we're gonna do a little dance. We're gonna do a dance called Dance the Flamingo. So everybody stand up. This is how it goes. It goes stretch your neck high. Can you stretch your neck high? Then stretch your neck low. Bring it back down low. And now you turn or bob your head back and forth as you go. Now flamingos like to stand on one leg. Can you stand on one leg? Stand on one leg. You are doing the flamingo. Can you try standing on your other leg? Good job. Bring it up like that. It's got a balance, right? You're doing the flamingo. Now flap your left wing. This is my left, but this, your left would be on your other side. So flap your left wing. Now flap your right. Now flap together with both like you're flying out of sight. Now you want to shake, shake, shake. Yeah, shake your tail feathers. So say shake your tail feathers like an earthquake. So that's how it goes. You want to try it again? So stretch your neck up high, then bring it back down low. Now bob your head back and forth as you go. Now stand on one leg. Remember, try to balance, stand on one leg. Try the other leg. Stand on one leg. You're doing the flamingo. Flap your left wing. Your left wing will be on this side over here. Flap your left wing, and now flap your right. Flap together like with both, like you're flying out of sight. Now you want to shake, shake, shake. Shake your tail feathers like an earthquake. Good job. Next, let's do our banana songs. Everybody stand up. Make a big long banana, and then we peel bananas. Peel, peel bananas. Peel bananas. Peel, peel bananas. Then we chop bananas. Chop, chop bananas. Chop bananas. Chop, chop bananas. Then we mash bananas. Mash, mash bananas. Mash bananas. then we get down low and we go bananas. Good job. Flora and the Flamingo by Molly Idle. Now this book is it's a wordless book, so there's not any words, but there's just pictures. So we're gonna tell the story by looking at the pictures and decide what's going on. So there's the flamingo. Do you see Flora yet? You see her little flipper here? She's got flippers on. So let's see. There's the flamingo, whoops, and there's Flora. Look, he's standing on one leg, and then there's a flap here. He looks at Flora. She looks away like, oh, I'm not doing anything. So let's see what happens next. Oops. He spreads his wings, doesn't he? So Flora tries to spread her wings. Do you think she's pretending like these flippers are her little feet, like her little flamingo feet? Maybe. Oh, look at the flamingo. He's spreading out on one leg. So Flora does the same thing. She's trying to be like a flamingo. Okay, so the flamingo tucks his head. Did you know that's how they might sleep like that? They tuck their head. Flora's trying to, but we can't tuck our heads as easy. So let's see what happens here. Oh, the flamingo's peeking at Flora. Flora's peeking at the flamingo. Okay, let's see. Oops. Now the flamingo's kind of bending over. And Flora's trying to bend over too, isn't she? Looking at the flamingo. What's the flamingo doing now? He's kind of sticking his tongue at her. Maybe he squawks at her. Looks like it scares Flora. She makes a little tumble. Lands right on her bottom. Now the flamingo's looking at Flora. Flora looks a little sad, doesn't she? She's got her back turned to the flamingo. Looks a little sad, a little sad there. So there's a flamingo. He's kind of opening up for Flora. And Flora looks at him like, do you want to be my friend? Let's see. He's kind of asking for her to come to him, isn't he? So Flora reaches out. Let's see, does he want to be your friend? Look, looks like they're gonna dance, doesn't it? They're gonna dance together. Maybe they will be friendly. Looks like they're doing kind of almost like a ballet move. There, they get their legs crossed, arms at their sides. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. Now they're both doing that move. She looks like a little ballerina, don't they? Let's see. Oh, now they're dancing together. Flora's gonna get twirled, it looks like. There they are, they're dancing, striding, making poses, stretching out their wings and their legs. And they take flight, so they leap. Looks like the flamingo's leaping, and so is Flora. They're leaping, they're flying. And then they come down. There's the flamingo. And Flora. Looks like they're landing in water, doesn't it? Like they made a dive into the water. And then they take a bow. And that's the end of Flora and the Flamingo. This is a magnetic story called 5 Pink Flamingos. So long legs and dancing toes, looking for lots of yummy food. Scoop, scoop, wanting lots of shrimp till its feathers turn very pink. Now there are 4 pink flamingos. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pink flamingos, long legs and dancing toes, looking for lots of yummy food. Scoop, scoop. 1 ate lots of little shrimps till its feathers turned very pink. Now there are 3 pink flamingos. 1, 2, 3. 3 pink flamingos, long legs and dancing toes, looking for lots of yummy food. Scoop, scoop. One ate lots of little shrimps till its feathers turned very pink. Now there are two pink flamingos. Two pink flamingos, long legs and dancing toes. Looking for lots of yummy food. Scoop, scoop. One ate lots of little shrimps till its feathers turned very pink. And now there are one pink flamingo. One pink flamingo, long legs and dancing toes, looking for lots of yummy food. Scoop, scoop. One ate lots of little shrimps till its feathers turned very pink. And now there are 0 pink flamingos. So let's bring them back. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pink flamingos. It's time to say our goodbye, and we say our goodbye like this. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Give a hug, ladybug. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, big baboon. Out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear. Wave goodbye, butterfly. Toodaloo, kangaroo. Adios, hippos. Better shake, rattlesnake. Gotta go, buffalo. Be sweet, parakeet. Got a truck, baby duck. Adieu, cockatoo. Got a scat, kitty cat. Hit the trail, tiny snail. Gonna scram, little lamb. Can't stay, blue jay. Have to bail, big blue whale. And bye for now, big brown cow. See you next time.